Hello and welcome to my channel. I am King Posh. I'm trying to think of what I am when it comes to making something like this. This is a V12 in a tiny 1970s Porsche 914/6 with 1239 horsepower, A700 class. Dimensions rear-wheel drive, I did. And it only weighs 2,300 pounds around there. I did share it. Now, I'm going to make a separate video for this one, just to let you guys know. I do have a Legend all-wheel drive drift tune for this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. But then I decided, what if I took that same engine and put into a rear-wheel drive setup? I've always said on my channel, when you're doing rear-wheel drive, try to stay away from turbochargers because they're a pain in the butt to tune. This one was a pain in the butt to tune, and it's still a pain in the butt to drift. So that's why the tune is called Just Drift for Fun. But I figured I would show you guys what I did to this. And do you see it's on stock tire compound? Oh, yes. Oh, she's something else. She is something else. And she is my favorite car in the whole entire world. You know, everybody's like, what's your favorite car, King Posh? And actually, it's this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And they're like, that? Yeah, I love it. I think it looks quirky. I love it. It's cute. Either way, as you can tell, I have the 6.5 liter V12 somehow sticking into the back of this little car. You got the stock drivetrain, which is rear-wheel drive. And we have a twin turbo, which I say I know when it comes to, making rear-wheel drive cars to drift. They're just a difficult thing to do. Either way, the rear wing. I can tell there is none. But you see that little square box back there behind the window there? I wish I could show you into closer. That's where the engine's supposed to go. So I don't even know how they even got a V12 in there to begin with. Alright? Front bumper is just stock. It's chrome. It looks beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Alright? Go over. We got a street clutch. I don't know how a street clutch can handle all this power, but it is. It's got a race transmission, race driveline, which should be carbon fiber. They don't show it, but it should be. And a race differential. Then I decided to go with rim size. It's just stock, so 15-inch rims for both. And then I went with the wheels on the H and the K, and I thought these rims looked really good. So that's what I went with. They do look really good on this car. Stock tire compound. You know this thing slides. It slides. Alright. And then I gave it max width on the tires just to give it some sort of grip to hold this car on the road, at least keep it on the road. Brakes, we needed raised brakes. I mean, you got over 1,200 horsepower. You got to stop. It's got drift, springs and dampeners, drift springs and dampeners. All the race anti-roll bars on there. It does have a race reduction on there. We are saving weight. There is no roll cage, and there's no ballast. So believe me, there's a lot going on with this car. It's got both the race camshaft and valves. It does have a stock flywheel. I did give it a stock flywheel. And then it has a race intercooler, and that's what I put onto this car. Alright, let's get in the tune. Let's show everything. So it has a top speed of 259.5 miles per hour. That is to be expected since it's a V12. Either way. We got 15-15 just so it can stay on the road to a point. Here is the gearing. You got up to, fifth gear. Everything's really good close together. And then sixth gear is more for economy. It's not too far off from fifth gear. It's just a little off. But that's just for economy. I mean, you got a thirsty V12. You got to have economy somewhere. So you throw in a 6th gear, you know, you're going to be saving some miles per gallon with this car. All right, just saying. All right, this is what I came up with. This is crazy here. All right, so we got the 5.0 and 2.2. Now, watch what happens when I change something. So I'm like, okay, I don't like that. All right, so if I can go down to 1.9, all right, look at my top speed. It goes down to 123. I don't know why. I don't know why it does. But just doing minor tweaks to this thing takes your top speed from 259 miles an hour down to 123. Does that make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me. But that's what it does. Other than that, let's move on. Alright, so it is a straight build, by the way. It is a straight build. Interrow bars, you know, they're there for show. I threw some stickers on them and threw them in there, okay? And then springs are 955 and 936. 0.1, 0.0, either way. 4.8, 5.8. So, an inch off from each other. Damping is 13, 13, 1 and 1. Didn't really mess with that. I will get into this. I will have to figure this all out. But I don't think it has anything to do with anything for drifters. It has to do more with racers. I have to get into that. I'll do that this week and figure all that out. Braking. You have 1,200 horsepower in such a light car. It ain't going to hurt to have 200% pressure. Just going to say, and putting at least 30% to the rear. So it's not too bad. And don't worry about this pressure. It really isn't that bad. It really isn't. I think it needs more. And then my differential is 21 and 100. It's perfect. It works. All right? And I don't have that. So, you know, it is what it is. So, there. No, because I was showing people how the gearing worked. All right, anyways. Or the alignment. Moving on. So, I'm already at, Maple Valley. I'm on the short circuit right now. I was going to take a picture for the screenshot. I saw a good area for it. But at least you guys can just see how this thing reacts. And, yeah. She's a screamer. She is a screamer. Now you gotta be careful with her. She will spin out if you're not careful. Just gonna throw it out there. It's all feather. Like, does it work? Yes, it does. I'm floored now. Baby in it. I have to baby. You have to baby this car. It is a tiny car with a big engine. Now, it is set for 4th gear. I should have went through there with 4th gear. I can go through here in 3rd gear if I wanted to, but I'll go through there here in a second. I mean, second's what it was supposed to be for. But, I mean, it does technically work. There's 4th gear right there. There's the brakes. See, the brakes aren't too bad. There's 4th gear. I tuned 4th gear tonight and 5th. I brought them both down. I mean, you can drift with it. Now, you might drift this thing for fun or might just use it for good. I don't know. But it does. Here, we have to go 3rd through here. Alright, we're going low here. I'm floored. I mean, you can drift this thing. It took me 2 days of tuning. 2 days to get this thing to work. So it could be a thing. You just gotta be easy with her. This is where I'm taking my picture. From here to the next turn. To here. This is where I'm going to be taking the picture. I haven't taken it yet. But ladies and gentlemen, she does work. It's a little time consuming for the tunes when you're using a turbocharger in a rear-wheel drive car. But hey, we're over 100,000 points. You know, I think we got a solid build here. I mean, look at this. I'm still trucking. You could go up the fourth on this long turn, but I mean, it works. I don't highly recommend it. It does work though. So we put it for a 5-minute timer. And I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. I love it. I love the car. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think it does, in fact, deserve a V12. Now, I'm pretty crazy for doing it, but once I saw I had the option, I couldn't resist. I couldn't. I've tuned this thing so many different ways in the last, I don't know, 18 years of tuning. I love it. But hey, I mean, hey, we got 57 seconds. I might just keep on trucking, you know? Does it get the job done? Yes. Oh, yes, does it. With ease. Oh, here's fourth gear through here. Let me slow down a little bit here. Oh, I lost the chain. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, fourth you can do it, for sure. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Best was a 179.5. It's beautiful. It really is. Fourth, you can use fourth on a long turn, but I'd recommend just stay in third gear, you know. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, we can exit actually. I have it in the car area already. So, yeah, I don't even know how to even access it. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's my tune. Here, we can go right back to the not to that. Not to that. To this. Do you not know I'm not a painter? Alright? I'm not a painter. When I want paints, I put paints on like this. The 22B that everybody says that they're trying to find on Horizon. And they're having such a difficult time. It's in the AutoZone. Auto Share. It's in the Auto Share. You can buy as many as you want through Forza Motorsport. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's my tune. That's my build. And that's my drift. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my drift tune for this absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, ravishing 1970s Porsche 914/6. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's my favorite car. So if you ever want to know, this is it. Well, hey, until next time, stay sideways, my friends.